Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of that Respect the Combat podcast, episode 255. How are y'all doing today? It has been quite a hectic week, if I'm being completely honest. We got it's been hectic, but at the same time, not a lot to go over today. It'll be a pretty straightforward episode. Make sure you also tune in later on tonight as we do have an exclusive interview with Sammy Chaos. Very excited for that. That'll be on tonight at 5:30 Eastern. As always, Mr. Trico, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Uh, SummerSlam was I don't really know how to describe SummerSlam because the first night was meh. The second night was great.
Same day as it was for WrestleMania. Same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. But you ready to hop into these mainstream, brother?
Yep.
Well, to start off these mainstream highlights, we do pay our respects to Mr. Hillary Cutler Jr. He recently did pass away this week. He is a former NWA World Senior Heavyweight Champion, as well as he has held many other titles in the territory system. He is also, of course, the brother of Perry Punk. Um, really sad to see this happen. He was a legend of the business. He was a big legend of the business.
Hmm.
Now, Becky Lynch, Big Cass, and Stephanie Flair all made their returns to WWE this past Monday Night on Raw. Um, Out of all of them, I'm the most confused about Becky because she was super duper heel when she left. Now she's a babyface. Huh?
You know what? I don't even care at this point. We need some more bodies back on Raw because the women's division has been terrible. As far as the women's world titles scene is concerned, now Liv
Yeah.
needs to defend that belt more. So we got more challengers. So creative cannot complain about we don't have enough challengers on the bro. Well, there you go.
No, you're right. You're completely 100% right. I find it hard to believe. Well, not hard to believe, but I just find it kind of ridiculous to an extent that she has had the belt since WrestleMania, but her first title defense was just recently at SummerSlam. Like, what the fuck? To me, that makes absolutely no sense. I mean, what do you think? Am I crazy for saying this?
Well, we been having a lot of terrible creative and terrible booking, but but I'll just say this: like the Raw after SummerSlam, I think everything is going back on track.
Part of me feels like they actually strong on TK on being like, okay, listen here, you little shits. This shit's not working. We're taking back over. Fuck you. I'd laugh my ass off if that actually is how it went down. But with that being said, the 2027 Royal Rumble has been announced, and it will be held or not this year, next year at State Farm Stadium in Arizona in February 2027. Exact date has yet to be announced, but I mean, what do you think? I'm at least happy that we're going back to America.
I think it's gonna probably go maybe on the either on the last week of January or that first week of February, one of the two.
Yep, I completely agree. And also, congratulations to Thunder Rosa, who is the CMLL International Champion. Congratulations to her. And Hangman Page and Rodito are the new AEW Trios champions. Okay, how many guys have time to read that complicated calendar here? Like, I tried watching Dynamite on Wednesday, and as soon as MJF came out, it was like, I am the only champion that means anything right now. I'm like, you lost clean. Why does he still have that title? Like, maybe Trico, can you elaborate on this for me? Because, like, that right there makes zero sense to me.
Well, um, going into All In, we don't know if they was gonna keep Omega versus Osprey or make it into a triple threat with MJF. But now we know that MJF will be a part. Well, yeah, let me just put it this way: he is gonna be a part of the Casino Gauntlet match because he's gonna win his match next week or his qualifying match. So that's not even a prediction or spoiler to tell you. He is going to be in there. But the real feud is with him, and right now is Andrade in that match.
Yeah, yeah, because him and Andrade have been at each other's throats for a while now. So that would definitely be some interesting development in Casino Gauntlet.
And as far as hey man, I know we're hot potato the trio style. It's like Tony Khan has a habit like this guy has been away for too long. Let's put the belt on him. Let's put the belt.
I don't fucking get it. I really don't. Moving on. The good news, Buddy Matthews has announced that he is 100% medically cleared to return to the ring, so we should see him back on AEW television, hopefully.
But that
What do you think?
But that's some good news. But unfortunately, we got some bad news on the other side of the couple there.
Yeah, because Rhea Ripley recently just had surgery, so it looks like she's actually going to be out for a few months.
So with that being said, I think they need to take that interim name off of Chelsea Green and just make her the permanent women's champion.
Yes, I think they should officially name Chelsea Green WWE Women's Champion now, because it's very evident that it's going to be a little bit until Rhea gets back in the ring. So I feel like the smart decision here, 100%, is to take the interim off the title, make it official that she is the WWE Women's Champion. And when Rhea comes back, her match all fine, then you go from there.
Yep.
Now, Night 1 of Triple Mania on September 11th will now officially take place at the MGM Grand Home Casino. This comes after the fact that tickets already have been sold out for a little bit, and they want to expand the size of the show. So they're going to go move it to the MGM Grand. All I can say is hopefully the security's better.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's definitely going to be like that. Now, on top of Gabby Forza signing with TNA Wrestling officially this week, she has officially put pen to paper and signed a contract. Independent wrestler Daz Black also recently had a tryout match with TNA.
That is very interesting.
Yep. Now, WWE is reportedly trying to trademark the term Vice City for Lola's impending call-up, but of course, Rockstar Games has something to say about that. I wonder why. Definitely could not be because of the Grand Theft Auto series.
I tell you what. If you want to promote GTA 6, now it's a good time to do it. WWE.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean y'all broke. Y'all need the money.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Y'all need the money.
Now, moving on to our next topic here. The purge with TNA has continued as Morrissey and Jody Trent have officially been granted their releases from detention. I mean, what's going on here? Why are so many people requesting their releases?
Maybe they have other plans.
I mean, hopefully that's the case. Because it's really starting to come off like as if they just aren't really doing all that well in the back end, if that makes sense. What do you think?
Yeah, like I said, they might have other plans in their future. We'll have to see where it goes.
Oh yeah, 100%. to have quite a good wrestling matchup. Am I wrong?
Nope.
So, like I said, wasn't surprising that we're going back to the lineup. And to round out our mainstream highlights, Stone Cold Scorpio pled guilty to second degree assault and will now be sentenced to non-compete for 2026. All I can say is best of luck to the man. I hope he doesn't get anything done. Now, last weekend we did also have SummerSlam 2026. It was all right. I mean, first night wasn't really all that great in my personal opinion. It could have been done a lot better. Liv Morgan retained for world championship, so and Coach K is still losing, so thank God for that at least. Now, while the Bellas unit reunited and turned heel again, Brie Bella suffered a broken capsula, separated shoulder, and will now be out for at least 3 weeks. And on her YouTube channel, Nikki did indicate that one of her does not want to return as a singles wrestler is time and put on her system. What do you think about that? Do you think Nikki should wait, or do you think she should just come in?
I don't care at this point because now the story going forward is Nikki versus Paige, so it is what it is. But as far as everything else, Io should have won. That's what it is. Solo Yi, that was the funniest moment of the night. What else? Gunther and Nick Aldis, man, that was great. I wish I had more minutes to it, but hey, it's ESPN, it's WWE, it's TKO. What can you say for more? The WWE Championship match, 30 minutes, great match. A surprise return for Randy Orton. It was well needed. He really needed to return. So I can't wait to see where that goes from there. And of course, the Hell in a Cell match, passing of the torch, OWENS as it should have been. And lastly, thank you, Brock.
Yes, yes. No, that pretty much covers it on that one. Night two, like I said, was a lot better than night one. The number one contenders match ended up becoming a four-way, and Gunther ended up being one of the more contenders. But one that everyone was really excited about, including myself, Kevin Owens made his in-ring return for the first time in 17 months, signifying that he is now back in WWE full time and is wrestling for the immensely. I am so happy that he was able to overcome the issues that he was having or that the issues that he was having physically and now he's able to wrestle. I was very happy with that.
Punk and KO going forward. You got some stories to tell over there.
Dude, it's gonna get personal. Like that feud is gonna get fucking personal. I can tell you that right now. And like you said, the 30-minute WWE World Title match. You've heard Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins every time they work together for that match. Like the ladder match, I fucking loved it. I was so happy when Chelsea won. I was so happy when she won. She absolutely deserves it. And fuck you, Michael Hayes. She is a star. She is not just a mid Carter. You pledge allegiance to your WWE Women's Champion.
And then the Minnesota boy kid dream has come true as Chad Gable wins the IC title in a great match with Penta. And last but not least, RIP the furry United States title.
Thank God. Thank God. I'm so fucking happy that title is dead. Fuck the furry title. Whoever came up with that should be fired. Fuck that goddamn title, for fuck's sake. I know it's 2026 and we're supposed to be all inclusive. No, fuck furries. Furries are weird. You don't need furry anything. If you get off by furries, you're weird. today's episode, like I said, is a bit shorter than usual. Our final topic for this week is a WWE World Heavyweight Title tournament has been announced, where luchadors from Raw, SmackDown, AAA, and I can only assume NXT if there are any, will be participating in a single round elimination tournament where the winner will get an opportunity at Roman Reigns in Mexico City for the WWE World Heavyweight Title.
You know, ever since I saw the confrontation with Rey Mysterio and Roman Reigns, everybody thought it was going to be like, oh, Roman Reigns is going to be on Triple Mania. I was like, do they even got the budget for Roman Reigns to be on that show? And then everybody was pitching like, oh, get this one. Everybody was pitching Roman Reigns versus Omos. I'm like, if you don't get a freaking life, get out of your mama's with that bullshit. And then and, and then other people pitch Roman versus Dominic. I was like, okay, you got the story there. What else? Roman versus Grande Americano. I mean, that would be good too because Grande is expected to face Dom for the Triple Mega Championship on night 2 of Triple Mania. That will be good. But the original concept and what they told is that they will have a tournament with all luchadors from Raw, SmackDown, and AAA, and the winner will face Roman Reigns on the Monday Night Raw in Mexico City for the World Heavyweight Title. Now, who am I pitching to probably win this? It's either going to be, from my experience, who will have a good match with Roman. It's probably going to be either Penta or maybe a Grande Americano.
I also think there's a possibility of is he wrestling right now or is he hurt?
No, he's on night 1 of the Triple Mania. He's on
there is a possibility he could also get
That's a good one. But if we're talking we're talking Monday Night Raw, like well, which match could obviously sell?
Right. Well, I was gonna say in Mexico City, Pico is at the top. So I wouldn't be surprised if they would actually get swerved and maybe have Pico away. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, because they had to give something Roman to do because he's not going to be a part of the Sunday night's main event show, and the next time he's going to be on a major PLE is Money in the Bank, and I think they're saving Roman versus LA Knight.
Yeah, well, I get what you're saying. Now, is there anything you want to plug Trico before we hop on here?
After a great SummerSlam, well, one half a great SummerSlam. So let's see what AEW All In and NXT Heat Wave head to head goes at the end of this month in August.
Yes, that'll be very interesting to see where it happens. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our website as well. Follow us on social media at Respect the Combat. Also subscribe to our website, like I said, respectthecombat.com. And look for our latest news, look for our latest episodes. Head over to NWALiveEvents.com, buy your tickets for Shockwave coming up on August 22nd in Tampa, Florida. Limited seating is still available, so buy them as you can. Also, Sour Win will be happening on September 27th in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. NWA debut there. Very exciting times for the NWA right now. Make sure you tune into a brand new episode of NWA Power tomorrow at 4 p.m. on Combo TV. 4 p.m. Eastern Time, right? 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, make sure that you head out to Cleveland next Friday for Exodus Pro Wrestling Declaration of Independence. We will be taking next Friday off unless I'm able to get Morgan and see if he's able to host. But if not, we'll be taking next Friday off because I'll be in all day. But if you're in the area, Collision Bend Brewery, Cleveland, Euclid, Ohio. XLProWrestling.com. Buy your tickets. Also, JCW Winners, you have yours. But with all that being said, we'll see you all later tonight with our interview with Champion Chaos, and enjoy the rest of your Friday.